Hello everybody, my name is Eric, and welcome back to a Destiny 2 reaction. So I'm not gonna lie, the last Final Shape teaser, or whatever you want to call it, I got the feeling I might pre-buy, I might pre-order Final Shape, and I feel like if I have that feeling that I might pre-order Final Shape, a lot of you guys out there, and a lot of people already have. Honestly, it's really clever of Bungie, with their back against the rope, budget's down, money's low, just laid off a bunch of people, posting these type of videos, bringing us great content, kind of reusing content, which is very clever of them. They're kind of reusing content, but making nail in the coffin to hype up the Final Shape even more. We have like this video document, the ViDoc, the Destiny 2 ViDoc Becoming Legend, Part 1 and Part 2, that just came out today, or the time of the recording. I haven't posted much Destiny 2 content because I've been doing the God Slayer Triumph this week. Finally finished it, so we have more content here. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see me react to future videos. Anyway, let's get into part 1, boy.
And Tyson, take 1, marker.
There's a line that emerged in Destiny 1 that wasn't planned for, but it's very deliberate by the person who put it in the game, and is very resonant for Destiny players and resonant for me as a person.
The dev teaser for Final Shape.
Guardians make their own fate.
Guardians make their own fate. That was insane. I do see that a lot.
That still gives me goosebumps. For me, that has sort of become a touch point for the Destiny story.
The music is just on point. I can't even talk.
Again and again.
It's making me... It's captivating me.
Come and try to impose a fate upon you that they can't do that.
Oh, no, no, no.
We make our own fate.
We make our own fate.
That's not just a powerful theme of Destiny, it's also a powerful theme for us as people.
It's also powerful music and sound effects.
Developers and as humanity.
When you're talking about 10 years of story, there's a lot of stuff crammed in there, and there's a lot of things that we could do and player feel. Like, all of that time that you invested, we saw you, and we want to give you the experience.
I just want to say, giving the it's just a random thought, giving the Guardian a voice. L move for a long time. The Guardian didn't have like a voice. The Ghost would like cut him off. They gave him a voice, and for the male voice, it's like comically deep voice, almost kind of corny. Witness Zavala.
We were trying to look for a theme that felt resonant, and that we kept coming back to was purpose and fate.
I used to think I'd give anything to bring you back.
Zavala talking to Cade.
Doing those scripts because I treated it with the love of a fan. Every time I opened a script, I was like, what would I want to
sneak peek in the campaign, sneak peek cutscenes.
You get to see their emotional journey, the struggle of how do we defeat the Witness.
A lot of people forget that this motherfucking Witness guy, at the snap of his fingers, deletes planets. Like, what? It is really beautiful about, like, Guardians make their own fate. Or, like, the God Slayer title. So, I'll take Rolk, for example. I believe by lore-wise, Rolk, like, cut his own planet in half or something. I'm gonna have to brush up on this on Biff. Mr. Biff's YouTube channel has planet-destroying technology. Godlike, even. But when you invade him, when they get cocky, we start defying their expectations. We start making our own fate. Putting fate in our own hands. And we finally corner him in his own little ship. Final boss fight of Rolk. 10 out of 10, by the way. Not really that godlike. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same for the Witness. If we're going to slowly start peeling away. Start denying pieces of technology. Like godlike technology. Because that's also another theme in Destiny is there's no such thing as magic. It's just technology we don't understand. Like that's what we call the Traveler, right? People just like the Elixir just keep calling it the Great Machine. Is probably a better way to describe it. It's not quite paranormal magic. The raid might have to do something with this. Slowly peeling away against the Witness's technology until we defeat him. Or something like that.
To your futile exertions.
The Witness sees itself as the one true God, Traveler's light, to finish this vision.
Ew.
Its goal
like Venom,
is
symbiotic
salvation.
Bullshit.
Why don't you want that?
Be reborn.
Yeah, why don't you want that?
Our mission is to make sure that we can prevent it from getting the light in order to make it all happen.
It's finally
what
confronted
the fuck was that?
The Traveler, and here we are, thorns in its side, a blip on its radar, trying to make a difference.
God killer.
God killer.
Every time you hear the witness, you're
What
not
is that
just hearing
gun?
one
Why does it
voice,
have a
you're
little
hearing
heart
whispers
in
the
the
background, you're
ADS?
hearing all of these other textures.
You're still resisting.
Want you to know about it come through.
There is only suffering!
Putting characters into pressure cookers is what storytellers do best. And I can't imagine a more intense pressure cooker than it's the end of the world.
There were a couple of themes that we had when we started on the Bill Hard. The two main ones that I remember were
that statue was
Surreal
kind of sick.
and
That
Shattered to
looks sick.
Spire.
Seeing how they put a tiny little guardian at the beginning
Ah,
of this
wee little Bill,
vast
a wee
journey
little guy.
that's spreading out in front of you.
It was a bit of a challenge because how do you make something surreal?
Dude, there's, like, faces
For me,
everywhere. What
is
the hell?
putting familiar things out of context. What is the thing when you
Oh,
turn the camera
that's
you
so...
are not expecting?
That's so smart. That looks like the Witness's stupid fucking hair thing, but it's just a fucking chimney. I don't know, it's just mildly unsettling, and I think they nailed it perfectly, as they're saying.
So that's when we
That's
played
cool.
with scale, we played with unexpected things, repetition.
There's this awesome piece of concept art that is like this massive ghost in the horizon, and you just like go over there and it's just like broken down in the middle, and it's just weird in a way that is unsettling but at the same time feels very visceral.
Another
uncanny
one that we
valley
used
is this?
was body parts. And it sounds a bit strange because we didn't want to do
God
body
fucking
horror.
damn it.
So I was taking screenshots from the game.
I don't want no
just
more
trying to
hands, bro. I have
find
PTSD
silhouettes
from
and
Elden
things
Ring
that would look
hands. Just
surreal.
popping out of the ground
I
and
start
fucking slapping
replacing
my
all the
ass.
trees with hands. So all the limbs was made out of fingers coming
Bro,
out.
Mahito
eyes
Jujutsu
were on the
Kaisen.
floor.
Fucking
And I
the
can remember
hand thing
our
from
directions like
Omnioculus skin.
that.
Too many hands are in
More
media.
hands.
Are
Stop.
there hands holding up the freeway in which we were born? Yes.
Enough hand shit.
Little bit of what expectations of a destination
Oh,
can be,
was that?
and I hope that
Was
players
that
love that.
Savathun? No.
As players progress,
Oh, that was
they
weird.
get to see more influence of the witness, not just on the traveler.
And so we've
That
encountered
scream.
some
I
of
already
these
know I'm
members
gonna get
before.
annoyed
Now we have
as
an
fuck.
The new
These
dread
guys, bro.
units. They're using a new language, collaborating with narrative, different phrases, and figure out like grammar structures.
Wait,
and
what?
Other things.
Wait,
The pyramid
what?
language that the new dread units speak is actually translatable.
What the fuck?
So players, if they're really interested in
What the?
Kos yen itget, Vaktoku vakad.
They made a fucking language?
The husks are an interesting addition
Made a goddamn-
to Destiny
these
because
gu-
you've
these guys
never
are on
fought
drugs,
anything
bro.
like them before. We had all these different sound effects in our library of water bladders that make some really cool sounds when they're shaken. We used some sounds of slapping jello too. So that was kind of the foundation for the husk. We have all
They
these
got condom
real
sounds in
physical
there as well.
sounds that-
The final shape, those two experiences converge. We know where we're going. We know where we're aiming for.
I won't lose another soldier in this war.
Gangsta. Yo! Crow with the golden gun. God damn. Pre-order now! You know, you gotta drive a hard bargain. Drive a fucking hard bargain. They're low on pre-sales, and then them launching these well-edited fucking hype-ass fucking music. These videos are there. These videos are there to fucking bring in sales, and they fucking have. They have, bro. I already know they're swimming in money. Got some more money than when they used to be. It really sucks that before the pre-order sales sucked, so they didn't have money they had to lay off people basically, and because they lay off people, they lack the actual people to help them develop better gameplay and fix all the bugs that everyone was screaming about. Money is low, and of course, I know there's this crazy video of Grenadier Jake saying, "Oh, he'll pay for it," but as a company, you can't really stoop to that level of asking a fucking YouTuber to help pay for anti-cheat and stuff like that. This is the way. Prismatic. Oh, such a juicy subclass idea, but it reuses ideas from the past, so we're not going to put in as much effort as it would need to create a new subclass from scratch, yet it's still probably even more awesome than a new subclass could ever be. Give me part 2 already! Give me part 2! Shaping the Magic. Another video doc. Make me pre-order the fucking game. Make me do it. Make me.
This team and Bungie in general is all about collaboration. Testers, designers, effects artists, animation.
It felt a little like a love letter at times. We really thought about bringing that forward to the weapons. Like Kvastov, it's the first gun you get. There has to be the narrative bookends of the first gun I got in the game. It's here in the Pale Heart. It's like this old friend returned. How do you make this thing really good and really powerful without making it not what it is?
Oh
And
no.
that was really challenging. What we ended up deciding on is it is about your skill. Oh, it's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist.
It's gonna bounce several times down this line of guys. You're just really good at bouncing this bullet. It's fate almost.
This thing's bouncing bullet.
Yeah. And we pepper in the number 7 in as many places as we could. So it bounces 7 times. It's got a bunch of 7s in its stat. You get 7 bouncy bullets when you pick up an orb of power. Bungie has a long legacy of loving the number 7, and this felt like the right place for it.
It sounds crazy for ad
It
clear.
has this iconic hand cannon that in a lot of ways has become a symbol.
fun to use.
We took Ace of Spades and we went, where's the rest of the deck of cards?
Oh,
We
no.
had this really cool opportunity to theme all the Pale Heart weapons after different suits.
It has this two-tone feel to it. Awesome. It also has
does
like, these
look pretty
fantasies of characters that have.
I like how
influenced
dirty it
Cade.
looks.
These guns are part of his past.
With
It's really
notation,
beautiful. Like,
it shoots these harmonic bullets that, if you're targeting an enemy, it'll hurt them and burn them. But if you're shooting an ally, it'll heal them.
I love this thing.
so like,
I'm so
noble
glad.
rounds?
We had to build a lot of the language, and with the new cool little Guardian health bars, you can see that. The healing effect on it is very strong. For a while, we were calling it the Just Don't Die gun.
Oh no! Oh no! It's like that
bar
fucking.
is charged by
It's like
endgame
fucking
whatsoever.
Overwatch. Just permanently have a healer just shooting your ass, chaining to you,
like,
so you just never
we know
die.
what we did.
Since you are returning to the Traveler,
Like a medieval painting.
That looks like some Elden Ring shit.
Twilight Arsenal is a one-off super that also creates these axes, coming up with.
Stop right there! Shut the fuck up! 6,000. 63,000. I know it's I know the numbers are like multiplied weirdly with one hit. 150k per hit. Times that by 3. The same scaling system, which it probably isn't. 450k. That's a Thunder Crash with like that's Thunder Crash. And then what? And then look at this. Picks up the relic. I thought you can only melee with this when it released.
One-off super.
Threw it for another 80k. What? Like imagine you do that shit. You go shoom, shoom, shoom. Pick up another one. Shoom. Pick up another one. Shoom. And then you start doing your rockets. Oh my god. DPS Titan incoming.
It was
DPS Titan guide incoming.
How do we want to root this in Destiny? We took a lot of inspiration from Titan's shield. What would it feel like if the axe was the shield broken up, and when you look at it side by side,
We need all of our abilities to feel awesome.
We want to make it so that the controller melts away.
The controller just starts fucking vibrating like a sex toy.
And instead
Like, what
you
the
just
fuck?
inhabit your character.
The great thing about Prismatic was every
cool.
playtest we did, the feedback got better and better. We have gone back and forth on what starter builds that players will get.
Comboed in a loop? Well, we're going to drop Drinker's Lash. And
A lot of Destiny 2 starter thing. I should probably make a video on this where I get one of my friends who I have a lot of friends who don't play Destiny. And I know for a fact that if they played Destiny and got into it, it would be their favorite game in their life. I know for a fact. Because I know their personalities and everything. You look at the League of Legends, like a roster of characters and all the items in League of Legends. That's nothing compared to the amount of shit you gotta know for Destiny, bro. The amount of secrets, tips, tricks here and there. How buffs stack and everything. Send new players to a Google Doc on the launch of the game. And tell them to read this. I don't know. I don't know how you solve it. It's such a big game. It's humongous.
kill is making your Diamond Lance. Your knockout punch, hey, that makes a Diamond Lance.
At the end of the day,
These are all starter loaded, so I'm assuming you can change it.
If you aren't surprised and delighted in a way that you didn't expect, like,
yeah,
we fucked up.
strikes
Ooh,
that
a strike.
we've ever
New
released.
strikes.
I started my Destiny journey playing strikes like in the past.
Witness lore,
A lot of the
witness lore.
inspiration comes from 30s pulp novels, adventure flicks, uncovering ancient hidden cities that have not
It
seen
does
a living soul in
It does look
eons.
good. From those two images. This looks like
And then subsequently
the
destroying
Elden
those
Ring,
cities,
like,
no mistake.
I forgot what the underground city is called. But kind of gives me that vibe.
Imagine you're in a narrow hallway. You need to escape it. Lava is descending.
Oh no.
Obstacle is coming out of the
This
walls.
strike's gonna have
You
a
make
timed event.
slide towards the closing door and Gilded Conqueror titles.
Poggers!
I want this strike to be the hardest strike we ever made.
Motherfucker, who put her as the test lead? Who put her at the top? Yo, this is why the fucking day one raid is gonna be fucking impossible. This is why week 3 Rolk was not fun at all. God damn it. Holy shit. All the YouTubers are like, oh yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy. That's not the fucking point. It's hard because your team doesn't have.
And
Lord.
just
wait until this is
how
the
do
fucking.
I complete this strike on Grandmaster difficulty?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Wait till it's Grandmaster.
That's kind of one of the fun parts about making a strike.
We have a very tight relationship with Test as designers, and I couldn't do anything I do, gameplay-wise, without Test there at my side.
Department creating something special. When you see all those things combined and the iteration and the back and forth, you hit on something amazing here.
Reorder now. These motherfuckers, bro. These motherfuckers, bro. You know they got us thinking. Everyone watching this video, if you're still watching, you know what I'm thinking. You know what everyone else is thinking. Especially me after playing fucking 4 weeks of Pantheon. Very smart of them to put it week by week. So people are, so you really have them like nudge in their head and then you release these fucking videos. Good job, Bungie. Good job. Good job. Anyway, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If they post a part 3, I'll react to that stuff immediately. Anyway, check me out on Twitch if you want to play with me or whatever. Subscribe for more. Titan Guide coming soon. Bye-bye.